There's been a lot of up and down the last few months at the Stellantis Jeep plant in North Toledo. We found out 1,100 employees were set to be laid off in November, only to learn the decision was reversed right before Christmas. All that after a change in leadership at the top levels of Stellantis. And Michael Sandlin, he had a chance to speak with UAW Local 12 President Bruce Baumhower to get the latest on the changes and what could be next for the plant. Michael, what does he say right now is the feeling amongst those employees?
Well, Jeff, Baumhower tells me in the last month, employees have let out a collective sigh of relief. Job security is guaranteed once again, at least for now, and Stellantis is choosing to refocus on using the plant to the fullest. Now, workers are looking forward to the future, curious about what's next for Jeep in the Glass City. The fate of Toledo's automotive future was decided an ocean away, in the boardroom of Stellantis headquarters in the Netherlands. It was there former CEO Carlos Tavares resigned effective immediately, setting the stage for a new line of thinking for all of the company's brands across the globe, which includes rethinking a massive layoff at the Jeep plant right before Christmas.
It's all changed dramatically and all for the good.
UAW Local 12 President Bruce Baumhower says it not only benefited the plant at the local level, it might have saved the entire Jeep brand.
The prior leadership had put us in a ditch and we had no sales on our cars. They continued to raise prices to make more profits and couldn't give our cars away. So that's what put us in that situation. New leadership comes in, lowers prices, moving cars like crazy. Dealers are happy and we're happy.
And of course, Baumhower says the employees who were set to be on the chopping block are happy too.
Layoffs went from 1,166 to zero over several weeks. Yeah, they feel good. Everybody feeling pretty good about that.
So what's next for the plant? Baumhower says they're now in the rebuilding phase, starting with reigniting interest in their truck, the Jeep Gladiator.
Truck sales have been slow, and I think the truck needs a shot in the arm. They claim they're going to bring in a hybrid out in it like they did the Wrangler, and I think that'll really boost the sales.
But when hybrid production will actually begin is still up in the air. Baumhower says Jeep executives have been teasing it for well over a year and a half now, but multiple delays have left the newly re-energized plant still holding their breath.
The only thing I can tell you is I hope it's soon, because we've been hearing about it for a long time and it's been delayed. We're ready to launch a new hybrid.
Now, these are not the only big changes in the Jeep plant's future. The plant could lose up to 400 employees in the next 2 years, but not from layoffs, but rather a return home. The Belvidere plant in Illinois is looking to reopen in 2027 after shutting down in 2023, and many of its staff came to work here in the fallout. Baumhower says while it'll be a bittersweet goodbye, all 400 will be offered the chance to return home to Illinois. Reporting in studio, I'm Michael Sandlin for WTOL 11.